broadcast or no broadcast? Broadcast? Did you push the button? Did you push the button? Jaya Radha Dava Jaya Kunjabi Hadi Jaya Radha Dava Jaya Kunjabi Hadi Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Jaya Giri Vadadi Jaya Giri Vadadi Gopijana Vallabha Jaya Giri Vadadi Giri Vadadi Yashodanandana Jaya Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Jayadama Dava Jaya Kunjabi Hadi Jagopi Janava Laba Jaya Giri Vadadi Jaya Giri Vadadi Gopi Janava Laba Giri Vadadi Giri Vadadi Yashodanandana Jaya Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Jaya Vraja Janaranjana Yamunatira Vanachadi Yamunatira Vanachadi Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunjabi Hadi Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Ya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jam Vishnupada, Paramatsa Parivracha Kasharya Sotara Shimatri Hari Goswami Maharaj. Maharaj is Evangre Savai Charana Bindu Bhakti Vedanta Simishra Prabhupada Ki. Jai Jam Vishnupada, Paramatsa Parivracha Kasharya Astotara Shimat. Tridhari Goswami Maharaj Evangre Shila Bhakti Siddhanta Sarasvati Thakur. Swami Shila Prabhupada Ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki. Vivide Paracaya is Evangre Savai Charana Bindu Bhakti Vedanta Simishra Prabhupada Ki. Namachaya Shila Haridas Thakur Ki. Prem Shekha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vajadi Gauda Bhakta Vrinda Ki. Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shamakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Ganga Mai Yamuna Mai Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Tulasi Maharani Ki Jai. Shri Shri Palani Shingadev Ki Jai. Shri Shri Lakshmi Shingadev Ki. Shri Shri Panchatattva Ki. Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Ki. Jai Jagannath Swami Srimati Subhadra Maharani Shri Balaram Shri Sudarshan Chakra Ki. Shri Shri Gauranitai Ki. Samavita Bhakta Vanida Ki. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Vishnupariya. Krishna Prasaya Mudini Shmati Bhakti Swam Tamara Sanktinamini. Nama Sadbhaktam Manipuna Bhavaya Chapapa. Sadvani Pachana Radete Namam Vishnupariya Krishna Prasaya Mudini. Shmati Bhakti Vedanta Simtinamini Namaste Sarasvati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschachade Shatarine Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Sarasvatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudi Rajat Nashtapraya Vjvadabhadrishu Nityam Bhagavate Sevaya Bhagavate Ruttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Nashtiki. So today we are reading Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, text 22. We don't have the text written on the board, but we can figure out how to make the reading of the word for word. Purushaha, please repeat. Purushaha, sa, paraha, parta, bhaktya, labhyash, tvananyaya. Correct? Yasyantaha stani bhutani yena sarvam idam tatam purushaha sapar paraha partaha. Don't repeat because bhaktya labhyastvanan ayaya. Yasyantaha stani bhutani Yena sarvamidam tatam purushaha saparaha parta bhaktya labhyastvananyayam yasyantaha stani bhutani. Yena sarvamidam tatam purushaha saparaha parta bhaktya labhyastvananyaya yasyantaha stani bhutani yena sarvam idam statam. Purushaha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Please repeat. Purushaha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Saha, he. Paraha, the Supreme, that whom no one is greater. Partha, O son of Prita. Bhaktya, by devotional service. Labhya, can be achieved to, but ananyaya, unalloyed, undeviating. Yasya, whom, antaha stani, within, bhutani, all of this material manifestation, yena, by whom, sarvam, all, idam, whatever we can see, tatam, is pervaded. Translation by His Divine Grace Abhay Charanavinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. The Supreme, who understand English? Who don't understand English? First, who understand English? Everybody, almost everybody. And who don't understand English? Verstehst du kein Englisch? Doch, doch. Ja, gut. Jai Shishi Palani Shingadev, Jai Shishi Lakshmi Shingadev. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than all, is attainable by unalloyed devotion. Although He is present in His abode, He is all-pervading, and everything is situated with Him. Purport. It is here clearly stated that the supreme destination, from which there is no return in the abode of Krishna, the Supreme Person. The Brahma Samhita describes this supreme abode as Ananda Chinmaya Rasa, a place where everything is full of spiritual bliss. All the variegatedness manifest there is of the quality of spiritual bliss. All the variegatedness manifest there is the quality of spiritual bliss. Nothing there is material. That variegatedness is expanded as the spiritual expansion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself. For the main manifestation there is totally of the spiritual energy, as explained in chapter 7. As far as this material world is concerned, although the Lord is always in His supreme abode, He is nonetheless all-pervading by His material energy. So by His spiritual and material energies, He is present everywhere, both in the material and in the spiritual universes. So He is present everywhere, both in the material and in the spiritual universes. Yashantastani. Yashantahastani means that everything is sustained within him, within either his spiritual or material energy. The Lord is all-pervading by these two energies. Do you understand my English? Yes? French accent, but... So it's very important that you can understand the English, otherwise difficult to understand. Yeah? Thank you. Yeah. Good. To enter Krishna's supreme abode or the innumerable Vaikuntha planets is possible only by bhakti. Devotional service, bhakti, devotional service, as clearly indicated here by the word bhaktya. Bhaktya. No other process can help one attain that supreme abode. No other. Srila Prabhupada explained here. No other process can help one attain that supreme abode. The Vedas, Gopala Tapani Upanishad 3.2, also describe the supreme abode and the supreme personality of Godhead of the Vedas, Gopala Tapani Upanishad 3.2, also describe the supreme abode and the supreme personality of Godhead. Eko Vashi Sarvagaha Krishnaha. In that abode, there is only one supreme personality of Godhead. Is it clear? You understand English? Okay. There is only one personality of Godhead. You agree? You understand? One. Whose name is Krishna. Not Durga, not Vishnu, not Mahadev, but Krishna. You know Krishna? Yeah, well, you know Krishna. He is the supreme merciful deity. And although situated there as one, he has expanded himself into millions and millions of plenary expansions. The Vedas compare the Lord to a tree standing still, yet bearing many varieties of fruits, flowers, and changing leaves. The plenary expansions of the Lord who preside over the Vaikuntha planets are four-armed, and they are known by a variety of names: Purushottama, Trivikrama, Keshava, Madhava, Aniruddha, Rishikesha, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Shridhar, Vasudev, Damodar, Janardana, Narayana, Vamana, Padmanabha, etc. Many names, huh? For Krishna. The Brahma Samhita 5.37 also confirms that although the Lord is always in the supreme abode, Goloka Vrindavan. Here we have the name of the supreme abode. There is a name, specific name, Goloka Vrindavan. You accept? Good. He is all-pervading, so that everything is going on nicely. Goloka eva nivasati akilatma bhuttaha. As stated in the Vedas, Svetasvastara Upanishad 6.8, Parasya Shaktir Vivideva Sruyate Svabhaviki Jnana Balakriya Cha. His energies are so expansive, not expensive, but expanding, like expanding, expansive. You have to expand. You agree? Not expensive, but expensive. So, his energies are so expansive that they systematically conduct everything in the cosmic manifestation without a flaw, although the Supreme Lord is far, far away. Om Agyanati Mirandasya Janangyana Salakaya Chaksorum Militam Yena Tasma Shri Gurave Namaha Shichetanya Manobistam Stapitam Yena Bhutari Svayarupa Karamayam Dadati Svapadantikam. Hey Krishna Karuna Sando Dinabando Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tatta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshvari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Nama Namaham Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Stam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Vishnu Padiya Krishna Prashaya Bhutari Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Smriti Namani Namaste Sarasvati Devi Gaudavani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschachari Shatarine. This verse is very relevant for our understanding in our spiritual development. If you don't understand some word, because my French accent is so wonderful, that please tell me. I can correct and explain more. I mean, French accent is terrible. Really? Everybody glorify the French accent. But I told once Mahanidhi Swami in Vrindavan, Radhakund Shamakund, French is so valuable. And I told him it's a karmic language. It's a natural, mundane language. He said, no. Don't speak like this. French is so beautiful and so sweet. So, he's Babaji, so I cannot. He is Babaji, yeah. He was a sannyasi. He was actually introducing me to a different parikram in Vrindavan. And those parikram could help me to understand the values of the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam also. Doing parikram in Vrindavan, it is said that by doing parikram in Vrindavan or in Mayapur, Navadvip, Mayapur, you heard about Navadvip, Mayapur? One should roll in the dust of the Dham, putting the dust on oneself to get the blessings of the Dham. So the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than all, is attainable by unalloyed devotion. What is ennobled devotion? What is your name? You know what is ennobled devotion? Yes? Shy. Like the mother. You see, the mother, she has the children. Who is the mother here of these beautiful children? You are the mother. Yes. She has unalloyed devotion to the children. Isn't it? Huh? It's really good to understand for our metaphor. Even though the child is crying, the mother cannot sleep. I saw mothers, morning they have like this, black, no sleeping. They got a newborn child, but they cannot sleep. But although the child is doing also so many like pee-pee, caca, dodo, isn't it? But the mother has to change all these langues. In French we say all these langues. She has to change the... Yeah, that's true. And see, the unalloyed devotion of the mother to the children is very close to love of God. You heard this already? This is an analogy. The mother's love, devotion has for the children is unbelievable. It's very close to love of God. Can you imagine if we can develop this love of God so strong as a father also? The father also, I have to glorify you a little bit also. Otherwise, you are included also, the father and the mother. But it's true. So, Srila Prabhupada explained that although he is present in his abode, he is all-pervading, and everything is situated within him. So, unalloyed devotion in the translation. In the purport, it is clearly stated that the supreme destination from which there is no return. By example, if we go to Passau, we go to Frankfurt, or we go to Switzerland, there is a return. We need shelter. We need a house, isn't it? We need a house. If, by example, we were living in Switzerland and all of a sudden we have to take shelter in Mayapur, Navadviptam. Because we need a shelter. COVID, you heard about coronavirus? Yes? Coronavirus all of a sudden, unexpectedly, manifest. Did we plan coronavirus? No, we did not plan, but Krishna planned. Why? That we have to take shelter in a place where there is no return. Means we don't come back to this horrible situation with coronavirus. It's horrible. This coronavirus is really horrible. We saw people, so many people died. No? We saw in many countries that pile up dead bodies like this. I'm sorry for children, but it's a reality. They pile up dead bodies on top of each other. We saw on YouTube, on TV, isn't it? So many people. So, here it is explained in the Brahma Samhita that this supreme abode is Ananda Chinmaya Rasa. Means a place where everything is full of spiritual bliss. Bliss. Do we want to be happy? Who wants to be unhappy? Raise your hand. Nobody wants to be unhappy. Huh? And she's smiling, the small girl. She is happy because the mother takes care of her nicely. And the father takes care of her nicely also. So, all the variegatedness manifest is of the quality of spiritual bliss. Nothing in Goloka Vrindavan is material. Nothing. Here, if we pinch a little bit, we pinch a little bit. Did you pinch sometime? Yeah. It's painful. Huh? But in Goloka Vrindavan, there is no suffering. We never return in this mortal world. Why? Because we don't want to come back in the suffering quality. Do you want to come back to suffering quality? No? Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Dukkalayam asasvatam. You know what is Dukkalayam? Who know? Yes. Asasvatam? Pandit? What is asasvatam? Temporary, exactly. It's not eternal. It is temporary. When we love those children so nicely, we want to have them eternally or forever. They will never grow. We hope that we'll never grow. These children will never grow. They will stay sweet and beautiful forever. Isn't it, mother? No? Why no? But you want them to grow? Or do you want them to stay forever so beautiful, sweet? They want to grow. And what about you? You want them to grow also? Or you want to keep them forever in your arms? They will grow, okay. So we skip your desire, okay. So it is explained that the variegatedness is expanded as a spiritual expansion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. For the manifestation, there is totally the spiritual energy. As explained in the chapter 7. If you study Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, it is explained that all the details about spiritual abode, they are here explained in the chapter 7. Knowledge of the Absolute. This is chapter 7. Knowledge of the Absolute. Here we are in the chapter how to attain the supreme abode. So, as far as this material world is concerned, although the Lord is always in His supreme abode, He is nonetheless all-pervading by His material energy. Srila Prabhupada may keep explaining the class. We might be in the apartment, we might be living in a flat or in a house, but we are not living in all the houses. We are living only in one house, isn't it? So if we live in one house, means that we are not supreme. But Krishna, He can live in all the houses. All the houses. Means that He is all-pervading. He is living all the houses. Srila Prabhupada explained this very nicely in his classes. What is the meaning of the all-pervading? So material energy is present everywhere, both in the material and the spiritual universes. The material world, we have experiment. The material world is defined by relativity. You know relativity? What is relativity? Yes. You know what is relativity? It is very relative. There is a beginning and the end. It's very relative. Both. So both in the material and in the spiritual universes. Yasyantaha stani means that everything is sustained within Him, within either His spiritual or material energy. The Lord is all-pervading by these two energies. Two energies. How many energies we said? Two. Material and spiritual. Material and spiritual. So to enter Krishna's supreme abode or the innumerable Vaikuntha planets is possible only by, who remember? Bhakti. Devotional service, as clearly is indicated here by the word bhaktya. Bhaktya. No other process can help one to attain that supreme abode. No other process. No gyan, speculative knowledge. No karma. That is a shloka in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, the nectar of devotion, describing what is pure loving devotional service. Anya bilasita sunyam jnana karmadi anavritam anukulyana krishnanu shilanam bhaktiruttamam. Anya bilasita sunyam means that pure devotional service is meant only for Anyabila Sita, means for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Shunyam is devoid of jnana, karma, adi. Jnana means knowledge, speculative knowledge coming from monistic philosophy. You know what is monistic philosophy? What is monistic philosophy? Acha. Okay. Monistic philosophy. Yeah. Monistic philosophy. We merge. This is monism. We merge in the, we become one in the light of God. Become one in the light of God. You heard this already? Yeah. So therefore, pure devotional service should be devoid of monistic philosophy. And gyan, speculative knowledge, empirical knowledge. You know what is speculative knowledge? Empirical knowledge? We take example, the scientist. You know scientist? Yes? I mean, you come from a country where there are many, many, many scientists. In India, there are many scientists. And in the world, there are many scientists. In Germany, they were famous, and in Serbia, there are also Nikola Tesla, Einstein, so Planck, and Newton. So there are many scientists, but the scientists, they go to make a research on Gyan. Gyan means speculative knowledge. Maybe probability, maybe this, maybe that. It's not sure. But their probability change every year. A new probability. You heard about scientific research? Jai. Scientific research. Yeah, you come from China. China, you have also brilliant scientists in China. I met in Mayapur. I tell you, it's true. A true study. In China, I meet Chinese scientists in Mayapur, Navadvip. Very brilliant, intelligent. He came in Navadvip, Mayapur Dham to glorify the Lord, to be purified. Yes. And he's presenting how actually the science is evolution is with the three modes of material nature. How the world is affected by the three modes of material nature. Who knows the three modes of material nature? Yeah, threefold material nature, threefolds of material miseries and material nature. Continue. So
it's the things that, like natural disasters, you can't change. Things that, I was just studying this and I forgot.
yes. So the modes of, by example, of Adhyatmika. Atma means, thank you. Atma means body, the soul and the mind. Body, mind and soul. Adhyatmika. Klesha. What is klesha? Suffering, miseries. Klesha, adhyatmika. Adibhautika, the second word. The Bhuta. Bhuta means living entities, other living entities. Adibhautika Klesha. Misery is coming from, klesha means misery. Klesha, misery is coming from other living entities. Like today I was... you understand English? Yes. Today I was disturbed by one person who does not respect my sleep. I need to sleep, I need to rest. So I became very disturbed with him. But by chanting Gayatri Mantra, I became peaceful. We can transcend the modes of material nature with the spiritual nature. And what is the third? Adhyatmika, Adibhautika, Adidevi. Deva, the Devata, the demigods, they are also responsible for disturbance, creating disturbance with material nature. Or they can create also, like by example, earthquake. Everybody, what is an earthquake? Tsunami, everybody knows a tsunami. You saw there are some countries where the land is, sliding. Then with the houses, we can see this on the internet. All of a sudden the land with the whole house run down the hill. This is really a catastrophe, All the belonging, all the memories, all the emotions put in this house, because a house is also a living entity. We bring the like feng shui, vastu, So there is a respect how to build a house according to the energy of this cosmic manifestation. That energy is flowing nicely in the house. So we have the threefold miseries. You agree, madam? You agree with me? Oh, okay. I thought you're... Okay, so this is important to understand this point here. To enter Krishna's supreme abode of the innumerable Vaikuntha planets is only possible by... Yes, by... Bhakti. Yes, you are hearing me. I thought you were enamored by this material, energetic android who is captivating. We can see actually, this material energy is created by some other living entity, Adibhutas. It's creating disturbance the whole world when it is not used for Krishna. But when it's served for Krishna, it is not a disturbance. When living entities that can see with the mind and the vision and the eyes, how some living entities, they eat so many things which are in the mode of ignorance. And they want to follow because they have no axiomatic knowledge. They want to follow. And the result is they will attract disease, pestilence, war, because they're eating animals. Some people, they eat animals. Did you know that? So, it is mentioned in the Vedas, when people, they eat too many animals, or they become really unfavorable for the society, the development of society, then pestilence, pestilence? Like COVID, coronavirus, for example, or it was poliomyelite, polio, yeah. Once it was a whole ravage on the planet about polio. They did not find the vaccine for the polio. Polio, what is polio? Polio. Sometimes you see polio people, they are affected because the neurology is not developed nicely with the balance of the different molecules, DNA, RNA. So some limbs in the body, they are not nourished properly. This is correct, huh? So you see some polio people, they have short legs like this, or they have no leg. They have only one leg, or short hands, very short hands, you know? You understand, polio? Because the neurons, they are not nourished properly by the effect of the system, a system inside the body. Neurology, we can speak like this. Yeah, polio. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada, 50 years ago, you have doubts, questions?
He was just asking about the polio, the viral disease, but if there's an info, then it has to be viral, right?
It has to be?
A virus.
Sure, it is. Yeah, it is. Therefore, they had to get the vaccine. It took many years to find a vaccine against the polio. Still today, they are working on it. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada Bhaktivedanta Swami, 50 years ago, he had a vision. He is a visionary to help the scientists who make research in biology, isn't it? In physics, quantum mechanics, to help those scientists to attain quickly the goal and the axiom of the objectives of their research. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada, he could have this vision. He was really a visionary to prepare a program to help the scientists to reach faster the goal of their research. Because like you can take big scientists and like Nikola Tesla. You heard about Nikola Tesla? Yeah. Today they have a Tesla car, you know, electrical. Brilliant. He was very open to spirituality also, for the welfare of the humanity also. And you see, so all those scientists, they were open, but some Darwinists, you know, Darwin, they could not, those who are Darwinists, they could not grasp what is the spirituality behind science. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada founded Bhaktivedanta Institute, and tomorrow is the disappearance day of the former director of the Bhaktivedanta Institute, my Guru Maharaj, Shripad Bhakti Swarup Damodar Swami. Yes, scientist, PhD in organic chemistry. So tomorrow is disappearance day, Tirobhav festival of Guru Maharaj, and we would like to invite you, if you are inspired, tomorrow to make a little program from 10 o'clock to have glorification, to offer some food, and a little abhishek we can do, special abhishek. Oh, she's going to cry? No, she's sleeping. So little abhishek, offer food, some prayers, and glorification of Shripad Bhakti Swarup Damodar Swami. He was doing his PhD on organic chemistry in Arwin, you know this, Arwin? In California. It was university, Arwin, California, university. He was born in Tobul. Does anyone of you know the Manipur state of India? Manipuri? You know, Manipuri, state of India. You know, huh? Any one of you heard about Manipuri? Manipur. Jai, she looked like Manipuri. Yes. Manipuri, they have a very, how do you say, it's a very special state. It's a Vaishnava state. Vaishnava state. Well, they are really born in the culture of Vaishnavism. You should hear the bhajan they do, the Manipuris, in the language of Vraj Muli. It's really, you should hear this is so impregnated with love. They sing about the different Leelas of Krishna and Radharani and Krishna. So Manipur. So he was born in Tobul. And then he was helping, when he was young, he was helping his family by plowing the land, with bulls. In India, there is still a custom where they plow the land with bulls. It takes time. I heard Prabhu told me it takes time. But he was helping his family by plowing the land and doing agriculture to maintain his family. And one day he got a loan from the government to do his study in Arwin in California, about how he could make his study about organic chemistry. And he was getting his PhD. You know what is PhD? Yeah? In organic chemistry. In this way, he was able to be appointed director of the Bhaktivedanta Institute. Founded by our founder Acharya, Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Swami. The vision was actually to help the scientists to have science and spirituality development, to help the scientists to open the door, that to make them understand who is the origin of life. Because for them, life is coming from matter. You agree? Life is coming from matter. Yes. You agree, Mataji? You agree? Life is coming from matter? Think. Not butter. Butter is also matter. Matter. Oh, I have to say in American, matter. Life is coming from matter. You agree? Matter. Oh, with my accent. But maybe they are broadcasting the class and I don't understand. Matter. M-A-T-T-E-R. Matter. How do you say in German? Matter? Materie. So you agree, Mataji, huh? Life is coming from matter. She said yes. No, life is not coming from matter. Did you study at the university in India? Yes? They told you life is coming from matter? Oh my God. Now we have to brainwash your brain. You know how to wash your brain? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said, how to wash your brain. How? Chanting. Can you repeat? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, Srila Prabhupada wanted to expose the scientists that life is coming from Krishna and God is not dead. God is dead? Nataji? Is God dead? No. She didn't fall in the trap. Huh?
Alive and dead is not applicable for the Lord.
I don't understand. What?
Alive and dead is applicable for human beings.
Oh, okay. Life and death is only applicable for human beings, but not for God. Yes? Like this. So, and who is the origin of life? What is the name of the God who is the origin of all living entities? Krishna. So not bad. You are doing good in you defeated your university research. They didn't get you 100%. So now that's true. Krishna is the origin of life. And then he was, Shripad Bhakti Swab Damodara Swami was trained by Srila Prabhupada for 8 years how to transcribe the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Gita, as it is, into scientific metaphor that the Scientists can grasp what is the nature of the Bhagavad Gita, what is the understanding of the Bhagavad Gita, what is the explanation of the Bhagavad Gita, and who spoke the Bhagavad Gita. Because the way they do research in scientific fields, it's very limited. So Sripad Bhaktiswarupa Damodar Swami was empowered by Srila Prabhupada how to write books, 12 books, many books. Even they continue to develop according his teachings today, to distribute books, to initiate even scientists into bhakti. Yes, I saw scientists being initiated into bhakti yoga. Is not glorious? Young scientists from University Bhubaneswara, for example, if you go to Orissa, you know Orissa? Yes, there is also IIT. Orissa is, we should say, South India, Southeast India, near Jagannath Puri. Orissa, Jagannath Puri is part of Orissa. It's near the seashore. It's a very beautiful place. And I saw young scientists coming from IIT University. You know IIT University? Yeah. They became initiated recently, last year, 2 years ago. I saw them, young scientists, young, like, everybody is young here. So, young scientists, really young scientists, 20 years old, 25 years old, 30 years old. And they are really, their language is really scientific. And they are really happy to present this in the domain of the Bhakti Yoga. So I will stop here because otherwise the temple president will come on my case and to tell me I should not speak too long. Oh, you are the father of this little girl? Yeah. Oh, nice. Are you also a scientist? Which faculty? Automotive. Automotive. Like Chengdu. I think Chengdu is doing automotive. Logistic. Automotive. Good. See, there are scientists here. You're also a scientist. You told me you were a scientist. Engineer. Engineer in which faculty? Computer science. Science, computer. So you're a scientist. And you're an engineer in which department? Mechanical. They all come from India. Yes. Mechanical. Only in India you can find such brain. Is it? Huh? And you, what is your informatic technology? And you have 3 beautiful children. Excuse me? Oh, wow. Mechanical, huh? Oh, sorry, informatic. See, my brain is... So, it's a family of scientists here. We have scientists here. You remind me, your faculty? Automotive also. Yeah. Like, he's your friend.
I'm meeting him for the first time.
It's very nice. You see how Krishna is so nice, you see. And this is... I didn't go so far at my study at universities and colleges. But Sripad Bhaktiswarupa Damodar did his PhD in organic chemistry to help the scientists to come to understanding the Bhagavad Gita. And they are here, sitting here tonight. Isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scientists. 6 scientists. Huh? Master in... Where is the 7? Spiritual scientist. I speak about, spiritual scientist. Of course, spirituality is, Bhakti Yoga is the topmost science. So, and we have another master in art, Is science, art we can consider also? More or less, art is nice. We can do so many beautiful painting. How to present Krishna killing the Darwinist demon. Hiranyakashipu. Art. How Prahlad Maharaj is preaching to his classmate. This is art. We can present Krishna consciousness in this direction, isn't it? So it's also well known. And you see how it is working today? The result of presenting Krishna consciousness to the scientists. They are coming to the temple to eat prasadam, to have darshan of the Lord, and to read Bhagavad Gita, and to hear the Bhagavad Gita. Do you have some books of Bhaktivedanta Swami at home? You have some books? You have the Bhagavad Gita. You have some books? You don't have. Before to leave this place, you ask your husband to give you a set of Srimad Bhagavatam. With the Bhagavad Gita included and the biography of Srila Prabhupada. Yes? And you have some books of Srila Prabhupada? Yes. You read them? Sometime. Once a year? Sometime. It's good. Good. So you see, science, if we go deeper, it's a science of Krishna, all-pervading. You take birth as scientist or spiritual scientist, but this is two energy, material energy and spiritual energy. And we can go back home, back to Goloka Vrindavan, to one abode where there is no more return in material world suffering, which is Dukkalayam Asasvatam. You like this program? You like? No, they are fully engaged. Scientists are fully engaged. So the program of Srila Prabhupada, yeah, that's true. He's a scientist into video, filmmaking. He's doing filmmaking. Yes, you have a channel on YouTube also. So we can preach today with the medias today. We can preach the science of Krishna, isn't it? We can apply the science today into Krishna consciousness. So see how the vision of Srila Prabhupada is brilliant. And how my Guru Maharaj, Sripad Bhakti Swami Damodara Swami, was trained by Srila Prabhupada how to write books and to present Srimad Bhagavad Gita to all the scientists, and how to help the world to develop into positive construction, positive development for humanity at large. So we're going to stop here. I'm already 15 minutes late. We take one question. Any question? I hear many questions, but only one. We take one question. She's hungry. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki. Sripad Bhakti Swami Damodara Swami ki jai.